Please be seated. We'll wait a minute and allow the ushers to seat the people that are in the back of the room. Okay. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to an event that our graduates and their families and their friends have all been highly anticipating. Graduation from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I'm Dr. Joanne Wilson, the Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and on behalf of everyone here today, I welcome you to today's ceremony. Would you please stand, remove your hats, for the singing of the national anthem, which will be led today by John Dora.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Be seated. Today, graduates, you become part of another special family, that being the UW-Platteville alumni. This is the 200th Commencement ceremony at UW-Platteville, where more than 57,000 graduates have earned their diplomas. Congratulations to all of our candidates here today. Last night and throughout the day today, we have saluted graduates from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, the College of Liberal Arts and Education, and the School of Graduate Studies. Now we will recognize the candidates of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. In all, this weekend, we have celebrated 1,053 undergraduate students and 180 graduate candidates in the 4 ceremonies. Today, we are going to hear words of encouragement and congratulations from our student speaker, our principal speaker, and finally, our chancellor. We will then recognize some special people, and then we will finally present the candidates for graduation. Each commencement, a student speaker is chosen to represent the graduating seniors. This year's speaker is Alyssa Broughton. Alyssa, a Menominee, Wisconsin native, is majoring in mechanical engineering with minors in mathematics and German. Along with involvement in other student organizations, she currently serves as a tutor in the UW-Platteville Math Learning Center, and she is also an academic student assistant in the university's General Engineering Department. Please welcome Alyssa Broughton. College
is the best time of your life. I think we've all heard this saying thrown around, and some of us may agree and others not. Just like college was easy for some and a complete dumpster fire for others. I don't know about you, I had some fantastic times, but my experience was not the famed joyride I'd heard legends about. It was hard, and I struggled a lot, as I'm sure most of you did too. It was these frustrations that made me think of the movie Little Miss Sunshine. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not referencing anything about the plot, but rather a 3-minute scene that happens between an uncle and his nephew. The nephew, an angsty teenage boy who has recently had his dreams for the future thwarted, tells his uncle he wishes that he could sleep through all the hard parts. In response, his uncle tells him about Marcel Proust, an aspiring writer in the 1900s who had a thing or two to say about struggling. The uncle says, Proust gets down to the end of his life and he looks back and decides that all those years he suffered, those were the best years of his life because they made him who he was. Maybe that's why college is regarded as the best time of your life. It's a roller coaster of emotions, good times, and hardships, but it's made us who we are today. Because of that, we have learned how to overcome all obstacles and have grown from how we handled them. Maybe it was something as simple as learning how to do your own laundry that first week of college, or maybe it was passing that first class that made you work harder than any other in your life. Despite our struggles, we're all sitting here today. I want us to take a moment to think about how we've grown and changed since our first moment at UW-Platteville. I hope you're all feeling proud of yourself and the accomplishments you've made, but we couldn't have made them alone. If you look into the stands, you'll find your family, the steadfast loved ones who have supported us and our choices our whole life. If you look ahead of you, you'll see your professors, the very people who have guided us through the chaos of the last couple years and pushed us to be our best. But let's not forget the people sitting around you to your left and right, your peers, roommates, and friends, the very people who became your family away from home, the support group that stood beside you for your life at Platteville. It was by working together that we were able to conquer every struggle we came across. And it is together, today, that we graduate as one class. As we've reached the end of this spring semester, I'm reminded of a friend who every year after his last final would go home and start playing Guitar Hero. Summer break would only start after he could beat Alice Cooper's School's Out on Expert. For the last couple years, we ourselves have been working in overdrive and pushing our own limits to beat college. We succeeded. It was stressful, but we made it through. Be proud of your accomplishments, and don't forget to thank the family, friends, and professors who helped you along the way. Every one of them has added a piece to who we are. Congratulations to all of us. In the words of Alice Cooper, school's out for summer, but especially today, school's out forever.
Today's principal speaker is Rajan Sheff. In 1994, Rajan Sheff was appointed to the positions of CEO and chairman of the Board of Engineering and Architecture firm Mead and Hunt. Sheff's leadership has led to unprecedented company growth from 2 Wisconsin offices with 100 employees to more than 25 offices nationwide with over 650 employees. Please welcome Rajan Sheff.
Thank you, Chancellor Schills, Provost Wilson, Dean Gribb, faculty, staff, administrators, graduates, families of the graduates, and friends. Good afternoon. Before I get going, and in case I forgot, congratulations, graduates. You come a long way. I'm honored to be the principal speaker at the 200th Commencement ceremony at the UW-Platteville. This university has a storied past, a rich history going back over 150 years, educating teachers and mining experts from its start to today's scientists, engineers, mathematicians, sustainability and renewable energy experts, and other much-needed specialists for the 21st century. So graduates, you are the inheritors of the legacy on this date of one of the biggest transitions of your life so far. Embrace the change. You probably have heard the cliche, which happens to be true. Change is the only constant in our lives. So what advice do I have for you? One word: people. Everything you do is going to involve people. Nothing profound there. Just a reminder that when we talk about transitioning into the next phase of life, and one talks about changing the world, it means how people are going to impact you and how you're going to impact other people. I wouldn't be here if not for a choice I made in 1970 and the help I received from two individuals in my way from India to the United States. I was accepted to attend graduate school in Florida, Hawaii, and Wisconsin. Now, given a choice between Florida, Hawaii, and Wisconsin, who wouldn't choose Wisconsin? Florida seemed like quite where I grew up. Not having a good grasp of world geography, and I hope you have better than I did, Hawaii seemed too far away to be a part of the United States. I had heard of Wisconsin. We had a structural engineering textbook by Professor C.K. Wang of UW-Madison. So I decided to come to Wisconsin. Of course, growing up in tropics, one never worries or thinks about weather. So on my way from a small city in western India, where I grew up, to Madison, I had to catch an overnight train to Mumbai. When I woke up in the morning, the train had stopped near a bridge and was surrounded by rising floodwaters. I also found an acquaintance on the train who was also going to Mumbai. To make a very long story short, and believe me, it is long, the two of us got to Mumbai a week later, literally using a boat, a jeep, several bus rides, and eventually a commercial flight from a bigger city to Mumbai. That was my first plane ride ever. This was long before cell phones. In fact, my parents or neighbors did not have telephones. There was no way to communicate with them except eventually go to a post office and sending a telegram. Now you guys can Google later to find out what a telegram is. I'm not sure I would have made it to Mumbai without help of that wonderful individual. A bigger surprise was waiting for me when I reached Madison. That was about 7 o'clock on a Friday evening in September. The school was to start 3 days later. I did not know anyone in Madison, and I had a very limited ability to communicate in English, which apparently I still do. A member of the International Student Association was waiting to receive me. He bought me dinner and dropped me off at the temporary housing on the campus. I never found out how he knew I was on that flight, since I had not had any time to inform anyone of my changed schedule. Without that stranger's help, I'm sure it would have been a difficult start to my life in Madison. So never miss an opportunity to help someone, even a stranger. You never know how life-saving that help can be. So let me talk a bit about your career that is starting now. You will succeed in your chosen field if you take care of people. People hire professionals to take care of their problems, whether it's fixing infrastructure or plumbing, or a cybersecurity issue. People are going to professionals who they trust to take care of their problems. Take care of people and their needs. Build their trust in you. You have received a fantastic education from a fabulous university. You are equipped to solve problems. You don't have all the answers, but your education has taught you where to look for them and how to solve the problems. And when you struggle to find the answers, reach out to people who may be able to help. Keep up with your friends and fellow graduates. Make friends with the people sitting next to you right now. Those of you who have job offers, I'm willing to bet that all those job offers came about after you talked with people and convinced them that you are the best qualified candidate. For those who are going to graduate school and may look for a job later, or those looking for a job now, reach out to the people you know, who may know people, who may know where the jobs are. We have always lived in a world that is interconnected. Technology has made it quicker and easier to connect and stay connected now than ever before. Stay connected with people, not just by friending them on the latest app, but by helping them. Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. are great, but they are just tools. What personal connections have you made? What have you done for your friends lately? Learn from others. And I met a young lady earlier today. Don't plagiarize from others, just learn from others. Do not limit yourself to spending time with and getting advice from a small group of friends and family. Expand your circle. Meet and cultivate people from different walks of life. Once you open yourself to new and different ideas, you will be amazed. You will grow intellectually and become more successful, however you define your success. Have multiple mentors. Everyone has some positives and some negatives. You get to decide which positives you are going to adopt and which negatives you are going to discard. Also, be a mentor to others. I have learned and continue to learn from numerous people in my life. My newest mentor is my 7-year-old granddaughter, Leela. She makes me think differently from my sometimes set view of the world. Looking at the world from the eye of a 7-year-old is a lot different. There is a whole world out there. Travel, explore new places and different cultures. Learn a new language or two. I was glad to know that our student speaker has a major in German. You will find people everywhere wanting to learn from you and share their experiences with you. You may say it's easy for him to say, all this costs money. Yet it costs money, but not as much as you think. There are many ways of getting around in the shared economy we live in. I came to this country from India 48 years ago with a degree in civil engineering, $8 in cash, and about $15,000 in loans, which in today's dollars would be about $100,000. So persevere through rough times, and I'm sure you have during the last 4 or 5 years on the campus here. Some of you are graduating with excellent grades, some probably not so. Let not grade dictate what you will accomplish in life. Again, let me share my personal experience. Those people who laughed there, I can share with you. I was admitted to the graduate school in Madison on probation because of my not so stellar grades in India. Well, I managed to get through this college with straight B's in all my courses and ended up with a master's degree in structural engineering, which secured me a job at minimum wage of $3 an hour. I needed that job to start paying off that loan, to work towards my green card, and to stop sleeping on the carpet of a friend's apartment. Yes, without help of my friends, I'm not sure I would have survived. I persevered and survived. I have a very fulfilling career, and I have raised two wonderful children, and I'm truly honored to be here. I'm still connected with my friend who took me in so many years ago, even though he now lives in Texas, many miles away. So rely on your friends in tough times, and be there for your friends for their challenges. One thing I have learned is not to say no to any opportunity that has come my way. Always ask yourself, what is the worst can that happen if I took this opportunity? Am I willing to take the risk? For me, if the opportunity is ethical and legal, I'm willing to take that risk. Nothing worse can really happen. About 35 years ago, the CEO of my firm, Mead & Hunt, asked me if I wanted to head up our newly formed small transportation department of 6 people. Not knowing much about managing, selling, negotiating, I said yes. I forgot to ask him about a raise. So I dropped the MBA I was pursuing at the time and was successful in growing that part of our business, which led me to the CEO position 12 years later. The shoe brand Nike has it right. Just do it. UW-Platteville is one of the fastest growing universities and produces some of the best graduates. I hire a lot of them, so I know. I did not attend this great school, but I have had privilege of working with its alumni. I'm sure you understand the rapidly changing technology more than I do. You may have heard that job you are going to start after graduating is not going to exist in 5 or 6 years. Artificial intelligence is going to replace that job. Downer, huh? So prepare yourself to face challenges. Do not become stagnant. Keep learning. For every job replaced by technology, there will be 2 more that will be more challenging and more rewarding. So my challenge to you, create those jobs. You don't have to invent the next best gadget. Look around what you're doing. Figure out a way to do it economically, faster, and better. Be innovative. Again, seek help from people. Leading from front or leading from behind is so last century. Lead people by being on their side and them being on your side. As I said before, we live in a very interconnected world. Stay connected. Be involved in the civic life. Understand how our democracy works. We need more scientists, engineers, mathematicians, you folks, in our elected offices. Get involved. Be involved in your communities, whether through your church, your favorite charity, or even your hobbies. Those who are less fortunate, and help those who are less fortunate than you. As you think about helping people, don't forget UW-Platteville. Keep coming back. Start giving back to the university in any way you can. Be generous. Future generations depend on you. And then I'll leave you with one final thought. As proud graduate of a great university, you have the duty to act to do the right things. Do your duty without expecting rewards, and you will cherish those rewards when they eventually come to you. Thank you and congratulations.
I now ask that Phil Muldrum, President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, come forward to present the alumni lifetime memberships.
Thank you, Provost Wilson. The UW-Platteville Alumni Association annually recognizes outstanding graduates with the Honorary Lifetime Pioneer Award by awarding them lifetime membership in the Alumni Association. The award is based on a variety of criteria, including campus activities and leadership, community involvement, professional development and employment, academic excellence, and the probability of future involvement in the Alumni Association. I ask the following graduate to stand and be recognized as a College of EMS Alumni Association lifetime membership recipient, Alyssa Whitaker. Congratulations, Alyssa. Graduates, what really counts in life is not how far we've traveled, but what we have brought back. As you leave our great university, I offer the words of T.S. Eliot. For last year's words belong to last year's language, and next year's words await another voice. And to make an end is to make a beginning. Congratulations, soon-to-be alumni. Good luck, and always remember, we are forever pioneers. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Chancellor Dennis J. Shields is in his 8th year at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. During that time, he has guided the campus through tremendous growth in programs, resources, and facilities. Most recently, he piloted an impressive effort to gain legislative and gubernatorial approval to build a new $55 million state-of-the-art engineering facility, as well as our $23.7 million renovation project for Babel Hall. Please welcome Chancellor Shields.
Every day, every week, every year, act like a pioneer to make a difference. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just want to make sure you're here. It is a great day to be here to honor the University of Wisconsin-Platteville graduating class of 2018, the 200th graduating class in school's history. Congratulations. To the friends and families here today and to the faculty and staff, thank you for all of the support and encouragement you have provided these students along the way. Your belief in their future made a significant contribution to the ability of these graduates to enjoy this achievement. Graduates, every day, every week, and every semester while you were here, you worked towards your goal so that you could sit here today and earn the diploma that you deserve. Well done. Now you know, parents, professors, aunts, uncles, everybody's going to give you advice today. And I did not coordinate my speech with our other speakers today. So some of what I say to you will be duplicative. But I'm going to give you the advice anyway. I expect that you have a desire to go out into the world and make a difference in your life, in the lives of others, and in the world. And whether you know it or not, you can make a difference in the world if you apply the same kind of daily effort towards that end as you did in working towards graduation. It wasn't just one test on which you made an A or one group project that brought you to this point. It was the stuff you did every day, big and small, that cumulatively enabled you to achieve your goals. To make a difference in the world, I'm suggesting that you behave every day, every week, and every year in ways to be ready so that when opportunities to make a difference arise, you have the capacity to make that difference. I was prompted by an article that I read, maybe about a month ago in the Washington Post, written by Jennifer Rubin. She was commenting on the story about the pilot of Southwest Airlines Flight 1380, a flight from New York to Dallas, who exhibited nerves of steel when one of the two engines exploded mid-flight and forced her to make an emergency landing. Captain Schultz exuded confidence during this crisis. She got the plane to an altitude that allowed the passengers to breathe without face masks. She was polite, calm, and confident in her communications with the air traffic controllers. I think that's the most remarkable thing about what she did, because if I'd have been panicked, I'd have been yelling and screaming and cussing. Captain Schultz commanded control over that plane while passengers and flight attendants prepared for the worst. And after the flight, the successful landing of the flight, the captain greeted each of the passengers and they called her a hero. Now, Captain Schultz made a difference that day because she was prepared. In fact, Captain Schultz wasn't even scheduled to be the pilot for that flight. Her husband had switched flights with her so that she could attend her son's track meet. She later joked, "I'm not trading with him anymore." But her history tells us something about it. She was a pioneer in her field who had exercised the tenacity necessary to become a female fighter pilot in the Navy before women were even allowed to fly in combat. Captain Schultz regularly practiced remaining calm, confident, and deliberate, and caring in her work long before that engine exploded. As a result of the actions of Captain Schultz, practiced every day, every week, and every year, she made a difference. I want you to know that the University of Wisconsin-Platteville produces similar heroes. Take, for example, Kathy Bresnahan, class of 1980, and a member of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville Athletic Hall of Fame, and the inspiration of a current film called Miracle Season. Coach Bresnahan led the West High School volleyball team from Iowa City, Iowa to a second Iowa 4A championship after the sudden and tragic death of the team's star player and setter, Carolyn Found. Found's teammates were certain they would not be able to earn a second state championship without their star player, but Coach Bresnahan knew different. After the tragedy, they all rose to the occasion. Coach Bresnahan supported the team members in their grief. She held practice and encouraged Carolyn's best friend to take her spot. Kathy Bresnahan was there for her team, and she let each girl know that she cared about them, and she worked them hard and kept their expectations high. Ultimately, the team was able to defend their title and win the championship. As a result, in 2012, Coach Bresnahan was named National Volleyball Coach of the Year because she had made a difference. Now, she made a difference not because of the situation that arose, but because of who she was, a dedicated coach, a respectful colleague, and someone who always tried to help others every day, every week, and every year before that terrible accident and subsequent championship year. Let me offer you one more example, a little closer to home. Chancellor Bjarne Olsvik, who served as this university's chancellor from 1958 to 1975. Over the course of his career here, Chancellor Olsvik coordinated the merger of the teaching college and the mining school and created the institution that you're graduating from today. Under his able leadership, 22 major buildings were constructed. 38 academic majors were created, and enrollment went from 1,300 students to over 5,000. Every day, Chancellor Olsvik showed that he cared about students. He was known to walk around, to offer a smile, and he regularly sat down to chat with students over coffee. At the height of the anti-Vietnam War protest, a time rife with division in this country, Chancellor Olsvik de-escalated an anti-war protest on 2nd Street and neutralized a potentially dangerous situation. When tensions rose, the Chancellor was ready. He stood atop a car in the middle of the street and spoke to the angry crowd, diffused the excitement, and convinced people to disperse. Later, Chancellor Olsvik personally bailed out several students who had been arrested in the near melee. Later, when asked by a member of the Board of Regents why he bailed them out, he simply responded, because they had classes to attend. The Chancellor was able to take care of students effectively that day to facilitate civil discourse and to ensure student safety because he was prepared. The skills he used to make a difference that day were skills he used every day, every week, and every year in his work as Chancellor. What I'm suggesting is that you, as a graduate of this university, can do this too. You can live every day, every week, and every year in ways that allow you to make a difference, both in your daily life and in big ways when the opportunities arise. So to complete this quest, I suggest this to you. Work every day at your passion and be willing to work through the challenges associated with doing the work you love. Every week, engage your community. Serve on school boards and city councils, volunteer at your church, coach youth sports program, or become a mentor. Do the things to make life better for those around you. Every year, promote understanding and diversity in your communities. Be willing to engage with others who are not like you, even those with whom you sometimes disagree. And finally, every day, every week, and every year, be someone who exercises civility and respect with everyone you encounter, not just the people you already know. Repeated acts of civility will help us to achieve the just and civil society we all want to live in. You have great opportunities ahead of you. You have the chance to use the preparation you practice every day here at this university in your life. You have the opportunity to make a difference as a result of the cumulative effect of how you live and treat others every day, every week, and every year. I invite you to begin today. Seize this moment. Decide to make a difference. Congratulations, graduates. I wish for you the power to make every day, every year, great to be a pioneer. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Rajan and Alyssa, for all your great words. You may wonder what the different colored stoles and cords are that many of our graduates are wearing today. Our international students wear white flag stoles featuring the United States flag and the flags of their home countries. UW-Platteville students who have studied abroad wear blue stoles featuring the flags of the countries where they studied. In addition, clubs, organizations, and honor societies have also bestowed different color stoles and pins on their graduates, representing additional extracurricular and high-impact practice learning that they've been involved in. I want to call special attention now to those students wearing the gold honor cords. These gold cords are worn by students who have received academic honors. Students with honors will also be designated with asterisks in your programs so that you can see their names. Will the individuals who are graduating magna cum laude please rise and please remain standing. These students have earned cumulative grade point averages above a 3.5. Congratulations to our magna cum laude graduates. You may be seated. Now, will the students earning the highest honors and graduating summa cum laude please stand and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between 3.75 and a 4.0. Please join me in congratulating these summa cum laude graduates. You may be seated. In the front 2 rows here, our faculty are seated, and each of them has a different style of gown and accessories depending on his or her field and level of education. This is one of the most colorful groups today. For a PhD, the hood is large, colorful, and has silk patches and a velvet patch. And the silk patch is the colors of the institution that gave the degree, and the velvet tells you what kind of degree that is. The doctoral gown has a black velvet strip that extends down the front, as well as 3 black velvet stripes across the sleeves. And for the master's degree, the hood is the same length as the doctor's hood, but doesn't fully expose the lining, and the velvet edge is not as wide. So faculty and staff wear the color of the institution that granted the highest degree that they've been awarded. And I'm going to just throw out here that this is the most attended commencement, so congratulations. I was a little contest in my head. Except that, so for this faculty in this college, except that we have 3 theater faculty who have literally, I think, attended all, or maybe at least 3, so thank you for all of your attendance today. We appreciate that, and I know that the students and graduates do as well. Okay, this is what everybody's been waiting for. So, will all of the individuals who are candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand? Chancellor Shields, as provost and as directed by the university faculty, I certify that the individuals standing before you are candidates for the Bachelor of Science, and upon completion of the prescribed curricula later on next week, they are entitled to receive their degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas for the curricula completed.
Upon this certification by the Provost and Vice Chancellor, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree that you have earned, together with all the rights and privileges attending thereto.
And now, undergraduates, please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left on your mortarboard, and you are now a UW-Platteville graduate. Congratulations, and you may be seated for a minute. We are going to begin awarding the individual degrees, and each student will have an opportunity to walk across the stage. We know that this is an exciting time, and I ask that everyone show respect for the graduates and for those seated near you. Everyone here is anxious to hear the names of their own graduate, so if you could refrain from those artificial noisemakers, that would be appreciated. Assistant Registrar Kim Jasper will be reading the names of the candidates. So I ask Dr. Molly Gribb, Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, to come forward and present the graduates.
Chancellor Shields and Provost Wilson, as Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please begin coming forward.
Elissa M. Broughton. Brendan K. Stuffle. David K. Ababio. Abdullah K. Adulajan. Abdurrahman Adib Al-Kublan. Mashari A. Al-Johani. Ahmed Al-Farshuti. Stephen F. Ambrock. Jacob G. Anderson. Taylor Ray Anderson. Kyle David Arling. McCrae John Baker. Andrew B. Bakken. Bradley Zane Bain. Matthew R. Bauer. Curran Beckler. Logan Olivia Burseth. Michael P. Bland. Adam Michael Bladel. Cody C. Blunt. Colt Thomas Bodie. Mark Scott Brady. John W. Brebeck. Grant Allen Brewer. Brent Michael Brocktrup. Rachel Lee Brown. Ava Marie S. Brueggemann. Joseph Richard Butchart. Emily Rose Butters. Michelle Megan Cahill. Joanna Calixto Martinez. Gregory R. Cannon. Elliot R. Karlovsky. Trevor J. Carter. Jacob William Chekowitz. Dominic A. Cimarosti. Patrick J. Clark. Bianca Bree Clayton. Amanda Lynn Cody. Alex C. Cole. Alec A. Collins. Emily Ann Combs. Samuel T. Crawford. Matthew J. Cucci. Colton Daniel Curtis. Eric Andrew Dean. Daniel C. DeCarli. Ryan A. Deck. Thomas M. Coughlin. Joseph D. Dellinger. Amalia Delwich. Andrew Y. Demeester. Matthew K. Devliger. Cameron C. Diedrich. Ryan E. Dietz. Samuel V. Dion Gottfried. Eric Lee Dishno. Brian Durand. Matthew Robert Dwyer. Nicholas Stephen Dykstra. Ty J. Diezik. Elizabeth M. Ebert. Joseph R. Egan. Nicholas R. Eiting. James Michael Elwood. Daniel Raymond Enerson. James R. Eaton. Jessica M. Farrar. David Daniel Feldman. Camille Elizabeth Felton. Sarah A. Flatt. Brett E. Flint. Mitchell D. Frager. Devin M. Franzen. Joshua C. Furlong. Bruce J. Gallitz. Megan Elizabeth Georgeson. Kyle W. Gloss. Alexandra N. Goff. Cody Wayne Gorgas. Kevin Michael Grant. Jonathan W. Graves. Charles Hunter Gronier. Matthew J. Grogan. Christina A. Guevara. Nathan Paul Gunderson. Xander L. Gunderson. Najla H. Habibullah. Ryan M. Hale. Christian Tyler Hansen. Matthew Hanstad. Michael S. Harmeyer. Stephen Ray Haroldson. Mitchell J. Harder. Morgan Blair Hartman. Stephen M. Hartnett. Matthew M. Hockey. Joshua Taylor Hellman. Brett Andrew Hellwig. David M. Henkel. Aaron Allen Hippis. Ian B. Hippis. Dallas A. Hildebrand. Kyle James Hoffheim. Alexander Timothy Hoffman. Benjamin Paul Holshoe. Mark Hornung. Dalton L. Howell. Tina E. Hurlbert. Hannah R. Eilenfeld. Amber Lynn Inman. Luke D. Ironmonger. Jeremy D. Yonke. Matthew T. Jekyll. Benjamin J. Jensen. Austin R. Juster. Brandon J. Johnson. Jacob Johnson. Kevin J. Yost. Lucas Edward Jordan. Tamaya A. Joseph. Michael S. Jozzard. Anna Leah Joswick. Bradley S. Kaiser. Dominic Alexander Callis. Ryan N. Castle. Rebecca J. Keller. Jim Arnold Kilps. Neil Ray Cluck. Chase A. Knapp. Benjamin Charles Knight. Megan Ray Colbo. Brian J. Costine. Emily E. Hearn. Michael R. Herzog. Casey J. Krakowski. Charles C. Lobbs. Stephen W. Labs. Adam D. Larson. Travis M. Last. Dylan J. Leckler. Andrew James Lee. Thomas Raymond Leuenberger. McKaylee Jean Luthard. Dustin M. Lewis. Louise M. Lloyd. Corey J. Lorch. Jessup T. Lushow. Nathan P. Lippert. Mitchell Calvin Losey. Evan Scott Mays. John M. Mankey. Callie M. Mayer. Stacy Elaine Martin. Marty K. Matthews. Grant J. Maddock. Jennifer L. McAfee. Brian J. McColgan. Patrick J. McCullough. Austin Scott McDonald. Jacob A. Meyer. Alexander Wyatt Metry. Jordan W. Meyer. Matthew C. Meyer. Calvin Jerome Miller. Alexander James Mosoff. Charles Douglas Nelson. Jeremy John Nelson. Benjamin Jim Nemec. Courtney M. Newberg. Drake Darian Nichols. Chandler James Neiman. Christopher J. Neiman. Jonathan A. Nosco. Grant T. Oberhauser. Colin J. Olson. John Paul O'Neill. Michael J. Pamperin. Alexander N. Panis. Eric Michael Pappenfuss. Aaron Gervais Passo. Brody S. Paschke. Benjamin Robert Pfeiffer. James A. Pellegrin. Cameron Lewis Penny. Joseph M. Pertelli. Alexander J. Peters. Jeremy Roger Peterson. Lance M. Peterson. Michael S. Peterson. Zachary Scott Peterson. Ty Kim Pham. John T. Polis. Jake L. Powell. Samantha L. Prunty. Nicholas John Rankin. Narisha N. Reddy. Nathaniel James Rebels. Garrett Thomas Riggs. Eric John Rivard. Samuel Ray Rockwell. Paul Martin Rod. Francisco Rodriguez. Quinn August Rogers. Nicholas D. Rohrig. Eric Xavier Rufner. Dustin D. Salter. Alan John Saunders. Henry I. Schickel. Kyle John Schmidt. Michael Thomas Schmidt. Jacob W. Scholby. Zachary John Schreiner. Bethany N. Schroeder. Luke P. Schrader. Mariah L. Schuler. Alexander J. Schulte. Brianna Lee Schultz. Brandon Tyler Sino. Atticus John Sharp. Marcus Patrick Shimon. Brandon L. Simmons. Danielle L. Smith. Colton C. Sprenger. Austin J. Stedick. Alec M. Steele. David J. Sterner. Caitlin Ashley Stevens. David M. Straw. Samantha K. Spium. Silas M. Swank. Mohammed Zubar Alam Tazin. Benjamin Michael Tenpass. Mitchell Thomas Tyson. Brian Joseph Trader. Travis R. Van Camp. James Edward Van Dalen. Zachary John Vandenbosch. Edward A. Vanderjat. Michael N. Vang. Levi J. Van Hecky. Sarah Ann Veit. Ryan J. Vaselka. Tyler M. Villapando. Joseph Adam Vonks. Ryan D. Vondren. Owen R. Wagner. Nicholas P. Wafke. Matthew G. Watson. Jacob Matthew Weller. Kyle Robert Whaley. Alyssa B. Whitaker. Jacob T. Wierzbinski. Tyler Joseph Wilson. Nathaniel R. Whiteneck. Alyssa Marie Workman. Alexander C. Winvin. Lon A. Yeary. Kyle Ray Zell. Jessica K. Zeman. Yi Zhao. David M. Zielinski. Ethan W. Zielinski. Benjamin Andrew Zilkowski. Justin P. Zolp.
Our final degree recognition today is for Chad Ryan Rothamer. Would the family of Chad Rothamer, please come forward. I know that they're here somewhere. And I'm going to try and get through this. Chad was a chemistry major who last enrolled in classes during the spring 2013 semester. While studying chemistry, Chad developed an interest in forensic science and intended to pursue the criminalistics emphasis with his major. Unfortunately, Chad was not able to continue his education due to health reasons, and he passed away on July 29, 2015. In 2016, the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science and Faculty Senate approved a posthumous degree for Chad, and today we are going to formally recognize Chad's degree and ask his family members to come to the stage to accept his diploma. Putting together this ceremony takes considerable work, much of it behind the scenes. I'd like to thank the following people: the Commencement Committee, led by Ian Drager, Commencement Marshal Dr. Kurt Raleigh of the Mechanical Engineering Department, Assistant Registrar Kim Jasper, who read the names, our student ambassadors who ably served as ushers all day and last night, thank you, the UW-Platteville Symphony Band for the music, Media Technology Services, and the Division of University Relations, including our event management people. For all of those that we just mentioned who helped with the production of today's ceremony, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Sitting in front of the stage, we've already recognized our faculty, a group who's taught and advised and so much more for all of these students, this graduating class. With the UW-Platteville faculty and staff, please stand and be honored today by our graduates and their families. Thank you. And none of this would have been possible without this last group, who's helped our graduates throughout their collegiate careers and indeed their entire lives. Would the families and friends of the May 2018 graduates please stand and be recognized? Please turn to page 55 of your commencement program, where the alma mater is printed. John Dora, again, will sing or lead us in the singing of our alma mater, and the UW-Platteville Symphony Band, led by Matt Gregg, will play our music for us. Please stand.
We shall ever be victorious. All are we to you, dear Platteville, pioneers e'er will be. We shall win her honor. Praise be ever on her. Onward, upward to the fore, none shall falter evermore. Alma mater, grand and glorious, wrought by loyalty.
Seated. The commencement ceremonies have been recorded and they are available for on-demand viewing on the campus website. I would ask that everyone remain seated until the stage party and the faculty has left the gymnasium. And to do that, I need the people in the far right and the far left doorways to move to the side, please. Once the faculty have reached the lobby, we'll dismiss the graduates and they may join their families and friends. Please note that the flags representing all of the countries from which our students hail are displayed out in the main lobby for pictures, and the college banner will always also be out there for you to take pictures. This concludes our ceremony, and once again, congratulations to the University of Wisconsin-Platteville graduating class of May 2018. graduates, you are now dismissed.